This is A Course of Love, reading 98. We completed the freedom of the body. I'll read the last paragraph before we go into the time of tenderness. You might ask, how do you learn what you have failed to learn previously? What are the lessons? What is the curriculum? How will you know when you have achieved a learning objective? Yet how can you become a master of what another would teach, of lessons another would select? Your life must become your teacher, and you its devoted pupil. Here is a curriculum designed specifically for you, a curriculum only you can master. Only your own life experiences have led to the learning you have accumulated and translated into beliefs. Only your own life experiences will reverse the process. The time of tenderness. Where you learn to hate, you will learn to love. Where you learn to fear, you will learn safety. Where you learn to distrust, you will learn trust. And each learning experience will be a learning experience because it will touch your heart. It may be as simple as a smile from a child that melts away all the resentment you held from your childhood, because you allow that smile to touch your heart. It may be a time of weepiness and what you would term emotionalism. You may feel as if everything makes you want to cry because everything will touch you. Each lesson will feel tender. Unlearning has no harshness about it. If you simply allow it to come, it will reward you constantly with what can best be described as tenderness. The time to resist tenderness is over. The time to resist the tears of weariness is over. This is the time of the embrace. These feelings of tenderness can be seen as a sign. Let them alert you that unlearning is taking place. Welcome them as harbingers of this good news. Know that the time of tenderness is a sure path on the way home. The time of tenderness precedes the time of peace and is the forerunner of compassion. The time of tenderness is thus the final learning ground before accomplishment is complete. The learning that occurs during the time of tenderness is learning from love. No lessons learned without love touching your heart. No lessons that do not touch your heart will accomplish anything. The purpose of the final lessons are both unlearning and moving through unlearning to new learning. These lessons must be accomplished in life and require an engagement with life. This engagement is a promise, a commitment. It requires participation, involvement, intention, being present. These are the lessons with which we will conclude. This was reading number 98. And I want to draw attention to what he was saying about that your life, your unique experiences is your curriculum in learning what is new, learning what is love, learning what is truth, and that will bring you ease in life. And this first book, called Being, right here, A Process, is really about you reflecting on your life. It's written in a way, as all my books, to stimulate your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. So its statement is that reality is your experience, and that your experience is a way to access the deeper meaning of life. And what has been explained in A Course of Love is that our interpretations, or a way we've learned through our experiences, have been distorted learnings, and that we can unlearn those distorted learnings and learn what is really accurate and true. You can do that through your experiences, through the recollection of your experiences, and through being aware of your experiences now. Then this book, Peace, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships, is a workbook where you actually engage some of your own conscious creativity. You're using your imagination to access your heart's desire and visualize what it is you do want. And then setting this right direction by having a vision that is in union with your heart and mind, coming from your heart, which is connected to the source of all truth, the source of life and love. And then being able to manifest it by creating those thoughts, these new thoughts. So perhaps the first book helps you in the unlearning and letting go, and the second book here in the creating new. But actually both of them do both, and we always do both at the same time. Let go of the old to bring in the new. And sometimes bringing in the new helps push out the old. Enjoy today with blessings.